everybody, it's Sky here again with you. Now, if you watch my coloring videos, then you will know that I have been waiting on a pretty awesome birthday / Christmas haul. And if you don't watch my videos, my birthday isn't until October, and of course, Christmas is a long ways away. But I wanted to get some stuff off of Amazon, and my mom actually needed to buy something off of there too for her mother-in-law. So it kind of worked out in my favor. I was able to get my stuff early, which I usually do anyways, because I'm a very impatient person. And when it comes to around Christmas times, I don't even really care about getting presents. I do paintings, so I'm usually really excited to see people's reactions. So, come here, you. Another part of my birthday present for this year is this little cutie right here. And she's just really spunky right now. Her name's Kahlua. And my husband actually surprised me with her. He just brought her home. I've been wanting a cat for about almost 5 years now we've been together. But he has a pit bull named Boomer who's not really a big animal lover. So we've always talked about getting a cat, but we decided that we were going to wait. But I guess he thought that the time was right, or that it was too good of an opportunity to pass up, and he actually got her from his stepsister. So that's pretty awesome. I was super ecstatic about that. She has to sleep in a kennel at night when the dog's inside, but that's not a big deal. So, it showed up today. This is the first part of my haul. 3 other items I'm waiting for to come in the mail. They're expected to be here next week. So, I am just going to dive right in and open this box up so we can get it out of the way. Just can't get in there. Oh, I love their tape. So again, if you watch my coloring videos, then you probably already know what this is, and if you don't watch my coloring videos, then I guess it will be a surprise. Let me just peek in here quick to make sure that there's nothing with my information on it. And it looks good. So, here's some of the stuff on the top, and oh, this box is humongous. Very nicely packaged. I am going to open up this first. This is the star of the show. And I'm not quite sure how exactly I am supposed to, oh, I guess it just opens up at the side here. So that is perfect. Oh, this is a way bigger tin than I expected. Holy, that's thick. So I asked for the Derwent Inktense pencils for my birthday. That tin doesn't want to stay on there. And it's a little strange that these aren't plastic wrapped. Some of the pencils kind of spilled everywhere, I guess. But looks like they're all here anyways. So they probably just didn't plastic wrap this tin. I guess Derwent themselves would have. I'm not sure why this isn't wrapped. But it looks like all the pencils are here and that they're in pretty much brand new shape. So I'm guessing this was just something that was opened and sent back right away maybe. I'm not sure. Anyways, if you don't know what Inktense are, they are like watercolors, except they are ink pencils, so you can use them on their own, or you can activate them with water. And the neat thing is, when you use watercolors, you can let them dry, and then you can still go back in and move the pigment around. but with these ink pencils, once it's dry, it's permanent. You're not going to be able to get that off or work it out with more water. So there are tons of reviews on these pencils, so I'm not really going to do much of a review. I am going to swatch them. I'm going to do a speed swatching. While I've been waiting for this package, I did create my own little chart for swatching them in my Canson mixed media book. So I will do that. And I actually got these on sale. Usually I usually see them at about $148, and I was able to get them for $102. I was on the fence between these or the Faber-Castell Polychromos, but I actually received a sample of this red Polychromos. This is Deep Scarlet Red. And I played around with it a little bit. It's kind of a shame that they don't send at least 2 pencils for sampling so you can see how they blend. But I personally didn't really like it that much. I definitely prefer my Prismas. So I figured I'm going to go the other route and the least expensive route and go with the Derwent Inktense. The next thing I got was this pencil case. And I paid $14 and change for this. And I was looking for pencil cases once I decided that I was going to go with the Inktense pencils. And for some reason when I seen this one, I just thought it was perfect. It just kind of suited the Inktense pencils, but it didn't have the best reviews. I have it written down here. It's 4.2 out of 5 stars, which actually isn't too bad, but a lot of the writing reviews, which is what made me nervous about getting this, but it was the cheapest 72 slot case that I could find. I am going to do a review on this separately, so if you're interested, keep a lookout for that. Now, the Inktense pencils are... Let's see if I get to zoom in here. They're pretty thick, but it looks like they will fit in here nicely, hopefully. And the one thing I did like about this case too is that your pencils tuck in underneath, so it really protects them. A lot of people have said that this was really unsturdy and really loose, but hopefully it works for what I need it. So it's just kind of like a little book. It's got a page in the center, and I think it's pretty handy. It's quite small and compact, which I really like. Next up, I got these watercolor brush pens by Magicfly, and I paid $13 and some change for these, and I will probably also do a full review on these as well, so keep a lookout for that if you're interested. Now, I thought these were pretty awesome because I actually did buy this, I think this is the Pentel Aquash water brush, and I got this from Michael's, and I think I paid around $13 for just this one water brush. So to be able to get 6 water brushes for $13, I thought was pretty awesome, especially if they work, which there was awesome reviews. Their star rating was, let's see if I can find it here, 4.6 out of 5 stars, which is pretty awesome. There's a lot of good comments about them, and there are 3 sizes of flat brushes and then 3 sizes of round brushes. Of course, you have your large, your medium, and your small. So I will definitely review those too. When I do my swatching, I'm just going to use this Aquash brush. And last but not least, in this part of the haul, anyways, the first part, so I got the Jasmine Becket-Griffith coloring book. Now, if it was me paying with my own money, I probably would have never gotten this brush, but actually my husband chipped into the card that my mom gave me so that I could get this, because I do love Jasmine's work. It's just so expensive. I paid well, I guess technically my mom and husband paid $22, almost $23 just for this book. But it is a really nice book. It's got a jacket on it. And I've heard the paper is really nice, and it does feel nice, a little bit smoother than I usually like, but I'm used to coloring on the Amazon paper. So I'm not going to do a full flip through of this book because there are tons of reviews and flip throughs of it, and I will link some in the description, but I'll just do a quick flip. The girls in this are just absolutely adorable. They're kind of creepy and gothic style. And since I love Hannah Lynn's work, this is similar but yet so different, because Hannah Lynn's images are just super cute and adorable, and then Jasmine's images are just darker and more, I don't know, they're just more creepy almost, but like a good creepy. So I believe there's like 76 pages in this book. I'm not sure how many of which are actually coloring pages, but everything in this haul I will leave links to in the description. Hey, kitty. And again, I will review the pencil case and the brushes because I haven't been able to find reviews on either of those. I just received the second and final shipment of my birthday haul. So I'm just going to dive right on in and open this. So I wasn't expecting this till Thursday, and it's actually Tuesday, so I am pretty ecstatic. So here are the two coloring books that I bought. Well, technically that were gifted to me. And here is the Wink of Stella brush, which I am super excited to try out. I've heard great things about this. So I decided to get Jade Summer's Chibi Girls, and I think this was, hold on here, I have a list of the stuff that I bought. Okay, so this was $9 and change, so rounded up it'd be about $10. 5 out of 5 for reviews, and I believe this was published in March of this year, so 2017. And I am going to do a little quick flip, although there is proper flip throughs and reviews of this book. I will say that if you like this book and want to get it, then I would definitely jump on it and get it sooner than later, because there's actually another Chibi Girls book that I really wanted and I waited too long, and I guess they don't publish it anymore. So I believe that most of their books, if not all of them, are only available for a certain amount of time. So again, definitely try and get them sooner than later. So here's what the back looks like. It's just a super cute book. It's a lot thinner than I thought, but... Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. My little toddler needed some help with something. So I was a little bit hesitant on buying these because I heard that the paper quality was kind of crappy, but actually one of the other admins of the Hannah group let me know that it's pretty similar to Hannah's paper in her books, which I believe is the Creative Space paper. I could be wrong. And for some weird reason, although everybody hates it, I absolutely love it. It's probably one of my favorite papers. I mean, I don't mind those little white specks being left behind, so that is probably why. So it's kind of neat. These books, you get them, and it also includes a free digital copy. So not only do you have the book, but you can also download and then print off the pages over and over and over again. So I believe there was 25 pages in this book, I think. And they do... Let's see, the first page is this forest girl here. They do repeat, as you can see. So you do get 2 copies of them. So here's the images in the book. They're just absolutely adorable. This one is a little grainy though. I wonder what's up with that. And my nails are getting in the way here. So those are the images in it. I also love that it has a black background. A lot of people say it doesn't make much difference, but I just like the aesthetics of it. It looks so neat. So anyways, that was Chibi Girls, and I also picked up Fairies, which was released just in July here of this year, and I believe this book has 30 pages, so it was a little bit more expensive, plus it's a newer book, so I paid $11 and change for this. It's so new that there's no reviews yet whatsoever. Can't remember what I was saying. I had to help my little guy again. So again, same thing, it includes a free digital copy, and there are 2 sets of images in the book. So although there's 30 images, there's technically 60. And I just really loved this book, especially because with the nature of it being fairies, they're going to be super glittery and sparkly, and you know, I can just test different things in here, so I thought that would be pretty awesome. I will link proper flip-throughs of all of these books in this video. So they're just absolutely adorable and super pretty looking. And then the Wink of Stella brush I'm going to test out. I wonder if I have a page I can test that out on. I'm going to look and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is an image from Enchanted Faces, Sadie's Dragon, and this was maybe like the 2nd or 3rd Hannah picture I ever did, so it's not that good, and apparently I didn't know how to make it look glittery because I didn't really do anything with her wings, which works out for us today because I can test this out. Now, surprisingly, there are no... well, that's a lot easier. There are no instructions on... Oh, never mind. Technically, what I was about to say was true. There's no instructions on the back because they are inside. Okay, so it says remove black ring by unscrewing pen, retwist pen nib into cartridge to the left. Replace cap and shake well until it clicks. Take off cap and gently squeeze, tip downwards, gently squeeze barrel to start ink flow. So that sounds easy enough. Where's the brush part of this? I'm not hearing it. Oh, I guess it didn't need to click. Okay. So let's just grab a spare piece of paper here and I'll zoom in a little bit. Oh, I was supposed to shake this. My bad. I'm not very good at following directions. I said shake until it clicks, but it's constantly clicking. Okay, now that is really pretty, but I am fairly certain that this is not clear glitter. This is gold. And I ordered a clear pen. So this really limits my uses for this, so I will definitely be contacting Amazon about that. Ah. Oy vey. It is really pretty though. And I doubt that they'll have me send this back, considering that in order to be able to tell that it's gold, I've already had to use it, so. Anyways, let's see if I can get this to show up a little bit better. This is definitely super glittery. Maybe it'll show up on this white paper a little bit better. My camera doesn't really want to pick it up too well, but it is really, really pretty. I will give it that. Very messy though. Ooh, and it picked up some of the color on her wings too. So definitely have to clean that off after. So I suppose when you're done, you just close the cap and that's that. So it's a pretty neat little pen. It, let's see if I can catch this on camera. Where is it? There we go. So you can see, let me zoom out here. You can see where the liquid is filled up to compared to where the cartridge is. Now I paid almost $9 for this, and I suppose that liquid probably would last quite a little bit, but to me that's not really $9 worth, so I'm not sure how pleased I am with that. But anyways guys, that was it for my birthday haul. I was actually able to bide my time by working in Jasmine's book. And this is just an absolutely beautiful book. I see why everybody raves about the paper. My hands are all glittery. The paper is absolutely fabulous. So the first image that I did was Alana, or Alana, I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. And I did her skin and her eyes following a tutorial by Bright Diamond Design, or Diamond Bright Design. ShineBrightDesign, I think that's what her YouTube is. I will link her YouTube in the description anyways, if you guys want to go check her out, because she is just absolutely awesome, and I personally never would have thought of using purple as a shadow color, but it just worked out so well. This actually wasn't for this picture though, this was for, where is it here? Princess with a Maine Coon Cat is the tutorial that I followed, but I actually really like this picture, so I don't want to color it yet. And this one was not my favorite, but now that I've colored it, it is definitely a favorite. I used my Derwent Inktense pencils for the background. They are pretty awesome. It's a little tricky to get used to, and especially with blending and shading, but they are definitely worth the price, I think. Especially with how long they are going to last. And they are just super vibrant, super pretty. All this brick is all with the Inktense, and it just looks so realistic. They are probably going to be my new favorite pencils for doing backgrounds since they are so time-saving. And I should say that I did go over the background and all the colors with Prismas, but even then, if I'd have done this all with Prismas, it would have taken me hours compared to maybe the 2 hours that it took. This picture probably took me close to 10 hours in total. That's a guess, I never recorded it, so. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this haul, and if you want to see the review on the pencil case and the brush markers, or water brush pens, those will hopefully be up shortly. So anyway guys, I will see you next time. Take care. Bye. here are my swatches of the full 72 Inktense set. Now these colors are absolutely beautiful. To pass time while I've been waiting for these to get here, I've been watching tons of videos on them, unboxing, reviews, and whatnot. And a lot of people said that there were really similar colors in this set and that you probably wouldn't need the full set. I myself am personally gonna have to disagree. There are a few colors that are very similar, such as this sun yellow and this cadmium yellow. They're very close. The cadmium yellow, though, is just slightly darker. Some of the reds seem the same. These three reds are very similar. But the carmine red is a little bit darker, and the crimson has a little bit more of a purple tone to it. The same with deep rose and thistle. The thistle is more on the purple side, and the deep rose is more on the pink side. For the most part, the blues look relatively different. These two are very similar, but the iron blue is just a little bit more of a grayish blue. Sea blue and the dark aquamarine are very similar. Those two are probably the most similar I've seen so far. The mallard green and the teal green are similar, although the teal green is a little bit lighter and the mallard green has more of a blue tinge to it. The mustard and the tan are very similar, but the mustard is more orangey. And other than that, for the most part, they all look relatively different. So my idea was, because these can be used just as normal pencils, was to do from dark to light and leave it as just the pencil, and then go from dark to light and activate it with the Inktense. And it dries very fast, and it just is absolutely beautiful, and the outliners seem to perform very well, although I don't know if I would really ever use that anyways, so I'll probably do a little bit of speed coloring with these in this video from, I was thinking either Magical City. I'll probably do a little bit of this page here, or I was also thinking of just doing a quick one from Angela Porter, and I'm not sure which one I would do, but
feel good!